Hey Leo, welcome to this space. We're going to go ahead and jump into your Aries full moon reading, Leo. This is for Leo's sun, moon, and rising placements. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I am reading for sidereal and Western astrological charts. So again, if you are looking for a certain message to resonate, it may resonate with the sun placement, okay? But if not, you need to check your moon or your rising placements, because those two placements are going to hit different, okay? And a little bit deeper than your sun sign. Not saying that your sun sign is not important, but I do encourage you to check your moon and or rising placements for deeper resonance, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into it for this Aries full moon, you guys. Depending on where you are in the world, you could be experiencing the full moon now, or you could have experienced it yesterday. But either way, this full moon energy is going to be with us for about a month, almost a month. Okay, Leo, we're sticking with the fire signs today. I just read for Aries, so you are next on the list today. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. For Leo, sun, moon, and rising signs. Ancestors. We're going to see what my ancestors and my guardians and protectors have to say as far as what they see, and what they see as the forecast for the constellation of Leo, and what those who are born under that constellation in their sun, moon, or rising placements, like what you guys can, what you guys can grow from, what you guys, the tools at your disposal that you can use to build or create the life that you want. Okay, so let's see, ancestors for Leo's sun, moon, and rising signs. Ancestors of light, messengers of light, what messages do we have for my beautiful Leos out there for this Aries full moon? Interesting. This one didn't really want to show itself, but it kind of peeked, it kind of like poked itself out. So let's keep going. So Leo, some of you need to be very honest and direct about your boundaries. Aries energy is very direct. Okay? Very direct. When it comes to the energy of Aries, you never can really question what Aries is thinking about. Aries is going to make sure that everybody knows what Aries is thinking about. Okay, so that card wanted to come out again, so. Aries, okay. So Aries kind of got the same, not the same message that I'm about to give you, but there's a card here that Aries got, and it has everything to do with self-respect. Because if there's one thing about fire signs that I know, self-respect is important. And you can't just step towards a fire sign who's healing or a fire sign who's healed and think that it's okay to disrespect a fire sign. Whether it's in your sun, moon, or rising, or all of the above, it depends. Okay? So Leo, boundaries, silence, and patience. Okay? I don't know what's going on with some of you guys when it comes to boundaries, but some of you guys need to make it clear that you need your space, or that you need time to relax. I don't care what it is. If you're living with people who don't understand, hey, this is my time to work, this is my time to focus on myself, whatever, You need to be very clear that that is your time to focus on whatever you need to focus on. Okay? Some of you guys may need to learn that you don't have to be loud about it. You don't necessarily have to announce that you need space or that you're creating a boundary. Sometimes it's best to stop answering text messages, to just stop answering phone calls. Especially, when it comes to people who think that you are on their time. For people who think that, they can ghost you and silence, put you on hold, and then come back in your life whenever they feel like it, expecting you to accept them with open arms again. No, that's not. It's now on Leo's time. Your time is your time. And when there are people who want your help or your support or your attention, you have control and power over who you give your support and attention to for whatever reason. I'm not just saying, because I feel like with Leos out there, like you guys are very intuitive, okay? You guys can see things that most people can't see in a situation, okay? And you may have some people who may label you as self-centered, ungrateful, as selfish, as stuck up, whatever. Because it's easy for people to label Leo as that. It's easy for people to do that. But there is deeper layers to what really is going on, and you can see that, Leo. And there are some times where you have to decide, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to go silent. And you just wait patiently as you mind your business, as you get your money or get your bag, get your, your relationships, whatever. Enjoy life. Whatever your life looks like right now. I'm not talking about don't compare yourself to anybody. Whatever your life looks like right now, that is your life, and that is that is what you need to focus on. Don't allow somebody to try to smoke you out of your little safe haven that you're in. You have somebody who's trying to turn up the heat, and they're trying to smoke you out of your little cubby hole, your safe space. They're trying to catch you with your pants down, but there's nothing to catch you in, Leo, right? You have some people who really want to see you embarrassed because they get a kick out of that. When it comes to your self-respect, make sure that you are acting in ways that are respectful of you, okay? Let everybody else act out of pocket. That's the karma that they're going to have to create for themselves. You don't get involved in that, okay? Be quiet, be patient, set your boundaries. That's it. That's all. Okay? When it comes to going to get what you want, stay quiet about it. Be patient about it. Work in silence. This Aries full moon is going to aid you in that. Like I was telling Aries, when it comes to the energy of Aries, especially in the moon, Aries just focuses on their work. They are devoted to their work. They don't need to be loud about it. They allow their work to speak for itself. So Leo, learn from this full moon this month in October. Learn from it. You don't need to announce anything anymore. When people see you out on the street, or when someone runs into you, or when someone finally does get in contact with you, your energy and the work that you've done, just keep it quiet, because it will speak for itself. How you look, how you dress, the money that's coming into you, towards you, your relationships, your friendships, how happy you look, that's what's going to speak for itself, Leo, not this. Okay? For those of you, if you're a female Leo, don't talk. That's a little bit more masculine. Masculinity likes to talk a lot, okay? Let the masculine energies that are in your life speak up for you and protect you. And if you have any masculine energy in your life that's not protecting you, get out of there. Okay? If it's an ancestor, maybe it's your masculine ancestors, they're the ones that are going to go out and make sure that you're safe and protected. If it's a masculine deity, same thing. If you're a female, but even if you are a masculine, okay? You speak what you need to speak. Make things very clear. And then you just keep on pushing in silence and patience, right? There's no need to be loud about anything. Just be clear. Just make it clear. That's all. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. Make it clear and keep on pushing. And the people who are listening and who actually respect you, they're going to make sure that they respect your boundaries. But the people who don't want to listen to you and they want you to be on their time, they have a schedule that they want you to abide by, they're just going to keep on trying to push your boundaries. They're going to try to push your patience. Because when you're quiet and you observe, you see where the enemy is lurking. You see where the enemy is hiding, Leo. And there are some situations for some of you guys where you see where the enemy is, and you've always seen where the enemy was and nobody believed you. Because again, it's easy to label a Leo as, oh, they're selfish, you know, they're loud, they're messy, they're this, they're that. But it's like, maybe that Leo is actually seeing some things that everybody else isn't seeing. Yep. You have two cards that say moon on it. Moon, void of course. So you have the void of course moon. And then you have moon. This is a time to disconnect. This is a time to pull your energy back. This is a time to receive. This is not the time to give. You've given. It's time to receive, Leo. How do you receive? You quiet yourself. And you continue to focus on what you want. You work in silence. You face your emotions. You understand your instincts. You look and you are aware of your subconscious and what's going on in that area of your life. In that part of your being. Some of you guys, you have there's something going on with your career under this full moon that is changing and is transforming. It's changing and is transforming. Your reputation, maybe within your family, your reputation in the public eye, your reputation, where you work, whatever. All of that is changing for the better. Okay? Especially for those of you who may have Capricorn in your chart. Capricorn was here for Aries too. So I have a feeling that the energy of Capricorn, if it's in your chart, pay attention to that. But some of the fire signs, all of you guys may end up, I'm getting a feeling for the fire signs, you guys are really more focused on Capricorn energy. You're focused on how you present yourself. I mean, you're a Leo, of course. Fire signs, that's just how they are. Naturally, Leo, some of you guys, you are just focused on the money. You're focused on your money. You're focused on, whether you're in a relationship or not, you are focused on security. You want more discipline in your relationships. You want more respect in your relationships. And again, there's people who are going to immediately go to, like, you know, tell you, or maybe behind your back, say behind your back that you're selfish and that you know, maybe people think that you only think about yourself. But that's because they haven't been paying attention. They haven't been paying attention to what you know. They haven't really been paying attention to the work that you actually have been doing, Leo. Okay? And in those instances, it's just best to be quiet and just let people think whatever they want. Okay? Your self-respect is way more important at this time, or just any time. In any situation, your self-respect is important. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we have Scorpio here, we have Pluto. So you are changing, Leo. You are not the same Leo that you were a year ago. You may not be the same Leo that you were a few months ago. It's time for change. Open yourself up to this transformation, Leo. It's here to bless you. But you have to first say no or put up a wall, even to people that you love really, like, dearly, Leo. Pay attention to where the enemy is lurking. Pay attention to where the enemy is hiding in the shadows. You can show someone a painting or a picture and say, hey, do you see that? And people will still be like, no, I don't see that. That's not what I see. Right? It depends on the eyes that are looking at that picture and who's really paying attention. And some people, you point something out in a picture and they're just like, do you see that? And some people, it'll take a minute, but then they finally see and they're just like, oh, wow, I do see that now. So you see what you see, Leo. Follow your intuition. See with your spiritual eye. It doesn't matter who is being loud about what you don't see and what's not there. Just because somebody's being loud about it does not mean that whatever you're pointing out is not there. Right? You see what you see. Pay attention. Someone, I get the sense that some of you guys, somebody might be trying to get you in a bind. Someone is trying to get you in a situation where you are exposed. You are, someone may be trying to, or maybe this happened recently where somebody, recently this year where, you know, someone was trying to expose you and embarrass you and make you out to be the bad guy. But there was nothing to expose you. So you may have been dealing with some people who may have tried to bring up your past or bring up something that is very irrelevant to make you look bad. Could be at work. It could be in your family. Okay? Could be with a friendship. You know? But you're going to come out on top, Leo. You're going to get your flowers. You are going to be praised. You are going to be seen as the one who did their best. They tried their hardest, right? So in order for someone else, your enemies, in order for their words and their actions to backfire, you have to allow it to backfire. Okay? You have to allow it to backfire. Don't get involved. Don't try to force people to see like, oh, you know, this person did this, this person did that. Don't get involved with the he said, she said. Don't make it public. Don't put it on social media. Just, you can share it with somebody that you're really close to and someone that you really trust and you know that they're going to keep their lips sealed about it. But that's it. Because this has been bothering you guys. For some of you guys, it's been bothering you. Something emotionally has been bothering you. This is something that you have been like looking at and like, you know, why don't people understand this? How come, you know, why did I have to be at a loss for this, right? You may be looking at something like you deserved something better. You deserved something out of a situation and someone just tried to come and swipe it away from you and try to expose you and make you look bad. But Leo, don't focus on it, right? Don't focus on it. Whatever is meant for you will be given. Move on from it. Don't cry over spilled milk. Don't cry over something that just didn't work out, because it was probably for your protection. Okay? You're not going to come out on top of everything right off the bat, because there's something to be learned. Remember, you don't always just want to be seen and exposed, you know, because your enemies are going to be right there, and they may have a plan to bring you down or to make you look terrible in front of everybody. Be careful what you say. Be careful who you say it to. Okay? Just be quiet. Just be quiet. You don't need to say anything. Just be quiet. Okay? Focus on your money. Focus on your career. Focus on how you want to present yourself in the world. Yeah. Because you may be dealing or you may be surrounded by people who you thought loved you, but they don't. You got the Lovers in the reverse. This is surrounding people that you love or who you thought loved you. But come to find out, you may be dealing with somebody or with multiple people who are trying to hide in the shadows, and they know that you can see them. But they want to make sure that everybody else who's your friend and other people who love you and like you, they want to try to get into their heads to pit them against you, for some of you. Stay away from these people. Keep your lips sealed. Don't explain nothing to anybody. You go get your money. You go get your career. You work on your relationships that are actually working out and they're actually favoring you. Focus on yourself, Leo. Do not focus on your enemies. Because if you're focused on them, that means you're not focused on yourself. Don't obsess over them. Okay? Practice self-respect, Leo. Do not get involved in anybody else, any drama that somebody is trying to create. Stay out of it. Let your life and the work that you do speak for itself. Okay? Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Leo.